Hey, girl, we did it. We did it.
We did it. It's the takeover.
How did she get through? Y'all see, it's a takeover. Divine DNA belongs to us.
To us.
So what we gonna talk about today, girl?
What do you want to talk about?
I want to get this divine DNA check, baby.
Right?
We're gonna promote some small businesses. I think we should bring the young kids back and talk to them and see how they feel about certain topics. We can do this.
Yeah,
we
let's
can do
that.
this. I mean, I love the Jacksons and I know you love them too, but let's run it.
Let's take over, baby.
Gang.
Let's take over.
What's happening?
Man.
What y'all doing?
No, we was just looking in the comments and that girl Diva Dip down there talking about how she can just run it by herself, that she don't really need no help.
Right. I'm looking at the comments. I don't see anything about Diva Dip taking over.
I saw it. You know, I deleted it because you did. Remember I talked to y'all and y'all was like, you could be a moderator and, you know, just control the comments, make sure everything is good. So the Diva Dip lady was down there talking smack. And me and Brittany was just talking about how we're going to help y'all out. That's all.
Yeah, that's all.
But y'all on screen.
I don't know where she...
Y'all, let me see your shirt. Let me see your shirt. What that say? Babe, what that say?
The takeover.
And the guy I signed. So y'all.
Oh, yeah?
Taking over? That's what y'all.
You know, this girl named Queen B shipped me this shirt. And she took my name too. So.
You know, ironic. What's funny is that under your name on the screen it say Queen B.
I just said the chick stole my name.
Oh, she stole your name.
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, what?
She stole your name.
Yeah, she sent you one too.
Right. She sent you her too.
She sent me one too, but she didn't steal my name.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take it to another level. Queen B, I'm gonna call your mama.
Why everybody always try to call my mama?
And Brittany, I'm gonna call Eric.
You better get them chakras in line, girl.
So what we gonna do is we gonna take back over, and then I'm gonna bring up the show like we normally do. Is that okay with you? Take over, Queens.
Yeah, because I'm gonna keep the shirt. I'm gonna keep. Brittany, you gonna keep your shirt? Yeah, I'm gonna keep the shirt.
You gonna keep the shirt? All right, yeah. I think I know what both of y'all say. I'm just saying.
Not what we say.
I'm just saying. So we gonna do this over again, right? And
wait, you're not gonna talk to the Diva Dip lady down there that was talking smack?
I will deal with her after the show, maybe. But it's really what's on screen is really the biggest concern right now.
The biggest concern.
Yeah, this takeover business, because I don't see her wearing this. Hold on, let me see. I don't see Diva Dip with a shirt on.
I think she the one that stole my name and sent it to me.
Okay.
Oh.
I know she does the dip nails and stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Just let me know, girl. We pull up. You already know how we get down.
Yeah.
Cause I'm finna make us some hoods. You ready to ride? Brittany?
Yeah, I'm riding. Okay. You already know.
We gonna start our show and we gonna do it the way. Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Thank y'all for.
We was just trying to help.
Yeah, that's it.
The temp was nice, but yeah, we gonna see y'all. All right. Okay.
Through thick and thin, for better or for worse. After 20 plus years of marriage and 3 children, my parents are sharing their love, care, and wisdom throughout the world. Spreading this love won't be hard for them because it's simply in their DNA. I present Donnell and Angelic Jackson.
Welcome. What we have to look and see. People trying to take over the show, Jesus. Welcome to Divine DNA, where we are your real hosts. I'm Donnell.
I'm Angelique.
And welcome in. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on, but listen, it's okay. We're here.
Last show of the year.
Yeah, we're here, and things can happen. You just, oh Lord,
little surprises.
Exactly. So how's everybody doing out there? Oh man, wait a minute, Mr. Still tired. Really? That's what we're doing already? Oh man.
Good evening, everybody.
So what did I just walk into?
Jasmine say, what the what? Hi, Chantel.
And don't start over.
Diva Dip. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Y'all something else. Queen B, what's that?
Queen B snitching.
Oh man.
Welcome in, everybody.
Welcome in. Yes. Today is going to be our last show for the rest of the year.
2021.
2021. We're going to come back strong next year, 2022, with some more shows, with some different things. I'm not going to get into it yet, but yeah, we're going to have some different stuff coming through. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have some fun with it. Come next year, we're still talking about it, still working some things out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just sit back and relax. But today, what we're going to do is we're going to bring in a very new queenpreneur. Now, I don't know if you guys looked at not 2 weeks ago, we had a show. We had seven queens come up and describe their businesses. They talk about their businesses and things like that. And this one young lady that came on, she was unable to come. But I said, you still got to be on the show. Still got to have it. Queenpreneur.
40 years out.
40 years out doing your thing. You know what I'm saying?
A little soon to boom business corner before we begin the show.
Please welcome in our good friend, Miss Allie. Hey,
everybody. How are y'all?
How you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. We're glad that you came through. We caught up with you.
You got me.
Yes, exactly. So you have a business, and from what I'm told, you do some of everything. But how does doing this been? How much fun are you having doing this business?
Honestly, the most fun you can have. I knew I always wanted to have a business, and I've always been very crafty, very artistic. And I just honestly said, if I'm going to start a business, I need to do something I love, something that I have no problems waking up doing, and something I won't get burnt out from or anything like that. And I just said, do what I love, crafting. And I got it. And I've been doing this for over a year now, almost 2 years now. And it's been the best decision I've made in a long, long time.
Well, that's what's up. So how is it with, doing the business and still having, the relationship and things like that, being with the hubby? I know I'm pretty sure he's very supportive of what you do. How's things like? Does he help out? Does he put him does he put him to work? What's up? You put
So at first, I'll be honest, it wasn't the most support. And it was really because he didn't have an understanding of what all went into it. So It wasn't that he didn't support me or think I could do it, but it was just like, hey, you're always doing this, or, you're not spending enough time with me and our family, and what's going on? Why are you doing this? And he didn't see any results at the time when I was putting in all the work. So understandably, we discussed it and we talked about it, and I explained to him like certain things have processes and things take time. A lot of times you got to do a lot of digging before you find that diamond. And 100% came around, and he is one of my biggest supporters. He brings me the most customers. Every day he comes home and he's like, hey, babe, I need to make a cup.
So he gets just excited. So he gets just excited as you when it comes.
Absolutely, and I love that because I'm not the best with sales. I'm not the best with like trying to convince somebody to buy something. I feel like if you want it, you'll get it. With him, he's like, let me show you this. This is why you need this. This is why you need this. And so I love that. It makes a really good partnership.
That's what's up. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's really cool. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, I tell you what, let's get into it. What kind of stuff do you have to show us? What do you, put it all out there. What you got?
All right, thank you, Donnell. So I am Allie from I Make Keychains, and I of course make keychains. I also do a lot of other custom gifts. My main focus is keychains, cups, and shirts. So I make resin tumblers, something like this. I do display this on my TikTok, and I will be adding it to my Instagram soon. I also do sublimation tumblers now as well. I just started doing those, so I just added that. I will be adding those to my website very soon. And I most importantly make keychains. I love making keychains. They're so versatile. I love the fact that you know, at any point you can have what you want, and it doesn't take that long to make. So when I was younger, one of my biggest things was going to a gift shop or going to a tourist destination, and they'd have little keychains with names on it, and my full name's Alicia, so it was never something that I would find on one of those racks. I had a unique spelling, and you know, there was no way I was gonna find it. So I love the fact that anybody can have their name on a keychain, a cup, a shirt, anything they want. So I will give you a quick tour. I actually work in my garage, and that's why I'm a little sweaty right now. I have the AC off so everyone could hear me. But I do sublimation, so I have these printers here that I use for sublimation, my vinyl, and all of my spray paints. I have lots of spray paint because I love to make sure I have enough colors available for all of the types of custom work I do. I work with resin, and I have this huge cabinet here where I turn all my cups. And down below, you'll see a heater and an exhaust. It sucks all of the fumes because it is a very toxic item, so it sucks all the fumes out. I also use my laser cutter here. It's a Flux Bimo. This is how I cut out all of my acrylic to the shape that my customers request. And this is, it's kind of messy, but this is also the rest of my studio. I have my little stations here of glitter, all of my cups. One of my stations here where I do a lot of my work and content, and then my desk area where we do all of our administrative stuff. So,
I think he was on. I think it was on a live one time when you were doing some football keychains. I really like those. The ones with the Dallas, and you had the Dolphins up there and stuff like that. I really like those keychains. I definitely like those. Those are huge.
Thank you so much. That's actually really popular down here. Got a lot of Dolphin fans, a lot of Miami fans. I'm a Florida State fan myself, so it's kind of hard, but I make these items for everybody. The Gator fans is like, but it's really exciting. I still love it. I still love creating things that people envision and just making it happen. It's great.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm trying to see if anybody turnover keychain. Show us the turnover.
Show us the turnover chain. Let's see. I have one that was a prototype. It was the first one I did. Let's get back here. This was a prototype. It's much smaller than the ones that I put out. Let's get it really quick.
No problem.
I have so many keychains. All right, so here we are.
Ooh,
it goes. Has a little charm up top, and so when you're celebrating your team, when their Dolphins are trying to win, occasionally you get your little chain. And so I cut all of this out with my laser cutter, and then I created also that diamond cut on the gold, and then I put all the glitter on here and hand painted it myself, or hand glued all this glitter on here.
And that's paint.
Yes, so you connect it to a chain. I don't have one at the moment. I have a Florida State one in the house right now. But you connect it to your chain. It's a necklace. The guys like it.
Oh, and
they call it a turnover chain.
I got you. Okay.
So he's asking, what's your TikTok?
What is my TikTok? Excuse me, let me dab my TikTok is i.make.keychains. You can also just search I Make Keychains on TikTok, and it should pull me up. You'll see my burgundy IMK.
Yes.
And you'll probably see me in this hat. I wear it quite often in my TikTok videos. I put that hat on when I'm in working mode.
Okay, that's when you're doing your thing. That's what's up. Give me 1 second here. Diva Dip says she loves it. So I put the
Thank you, Diva Dip.
The website at the bottom for everybody to check you out on your website. Y'all go and check her out. And her TikTok name, there it is. Thank you, Brittany. See? There we go.
Thank you, Brittany. That is my TikTok right there.
Yes. Awesome. Well, I definitely love that dolphin keychain. Yes. Definitely love that.
The dolphins for life.
Exactly. I'm gonna send you some artwork. I want to do a keychain that say Divine DNA on it. Spoke that round of the street. Boy, y'all don't know nothing about that Divine DNA. You have anything else? Is anything else that you would like to share with anybody before we
well, I guess after this show, I'll go ahead and add a coupon code on my website. It's going to be Divine DNA. It will get you 10% off anything in our shop, even our custom orders.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, we're gonna put that in the comments. Put that in the comment. There you go. My wife's getting ready to throw that in the comments for y'all to have.
And right after the show, that will be live.
Okay, that's what's up. Trying to put it in the comments, y'all.
I'll have that coupon code up till January 1st, and after that, it'll no longer work.
It won't work anymore. Hey, y'all got until January 1st to go and get y'all a keychain. That's what I'm talking about. See, Diva Dip, I appreciate you. Boom.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Yes. That's a long chain. We'll make it. We won't figure something out, Cal. We're going to figure something out.
5 connection chain. Ooh, let's design that. That'll be nice.
Yes, we're going to figure that out. We're going to figure that out real quick. Okay. Well, I appreciate the discount code. I appreciate you coming through. You officially one of the queenpreneurs of Divine DNA. Yes, queenpreneur, soon to boom. 305 connection in the building. I know you're going to be looking for a shirt soon. I already know because you said that a while ago, but we got you. We got you. Thank you so much, Allie. We appreciate you for coming through.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, of course. Well, we're going to take a quick break. And then when we take this quick break, we're going to bring in the young folk. We're going to have the young folks come through once again. Okay? Thank you again, my dear. Appreciate you. Mm-hmm.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every month for exclusive programming, where we invite you to go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Welcome back. Just in case you didn't see the code is Divine DNA for Allie for her website. And I put up her website once again. It is that right there. That's her website.
I make keychains.
Yes. Most definitely. And if you guys have any questions for myself or the wife, where's our email? Here we go. You can always email us at lovednajackson@gmail.com. If you have any questions, any suggestions.
Any subjects that you'd like to suggest that we discuss. Any relationship questions that you might have.
Definitely can come to that and send us an email to that right there. That you can. Also, after this evening, if you go to our link tree, you'll see everybody who has been on our show, all guests. such as Queen Bee's Hustle, Tracy Lilly, and Miss Allie will be up there as well in our link tree. So make sure you check out our link tree as well. We'll have all of those past guests up in there. Okay. Now to get on with our show, I'm going to bring back the young folk. The young folks came through last time. They had a lot to say. But, today we're going to bring them back on there. And we ain't seen about 11 years. 11 years.
We'll hear more of their thoughts and perspectives on marriage and relationships.
Yeah, but we got a couple questions for them. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. First, I'm going to bring back in the lovely couple, Miss Roger and Kiki. What's going on, y'all?
The
newlyweds. What's
doing?
Welcome back. How y'all doing?
Good. How are y'all?
Good. So, real quick, before I bring on everybody else, y'all alerts come on my YouTube thing, and I saw that little prank you tried to pull on my boy over there. I saw that little prank you tried to pull on him. I saw that little prank with the little cologne. So I was like, no shit. He was like this. Come here. Neck all up, trying to get. I said, what? He was like, yeah.
It took him forever to smell it. Like, I had to edit out that video. It took him forever.
He was just like, yeah, what's going on? What you trying to do? He's like, on video? He was like, all right, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? You play on video. I know you up to something. You got the camera on and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I said, no, she is not. They go mama baby. There go my babies. Yes, but you says welcome back, Queen Bee.
Hey.
But yeah, I like that. Y'all's having some fun and stuff like that, which is all good, man. That's good to see. That is good to see. Yep.
Yes.
Diva Dip is laughing at you guys. Y'all make sure y'all check them out, man. I have to put you guys' YouTube. I thought I had it up there from last time, but I don't. But let everybody know what your YouTube page is so we can make sure that everybody subscribe to your YouTube page. Let them know.
It is Raj N. It's capital ROGAND space capital KEY capital KINGDOM. But we actually just got our URL for our YouTube. So all you have to do is type in youtube.com/Raj and Key Kingdom.
That's up. Good. Okay. No problem. All right, let's bring in some other folk here. I'm pretty sure you know these guys. What's up, D?
Yo.
Cool Breeze. Cool Breeze.
How y'all doing today?
Doing good. We doing good.
That's good.
That's good. That's what's up. How you been? You been all right?
Yeah, working.
Okay. I feel ain't nothing wrong with a little work, making a little bread.
Making a little bread, but sometimes you get to that point where you get up and you be like, do I really need this job?
Yeah, my first baby. Listen, my mom in the background.
Oh Lord. Hey, mama.
Last but not least, Miss Jazz. What's good?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. She chilling. She like, I'm on the show. What you need?
I'm tired. I want to be asleep, but I'm not asleep. Work was long today.
I got you. Well, I appreciate you coming through. I really do. I appreciate you all coming through. I appreciate you guys coming through. Last show of the year. I said, let me let the folk come through and have a good time. But next year's coming up soon, so we may have a part 3. You never know. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of things we want to try to do for next year. Here go mama, Here go mama again. I'm finished now. She say she finished now.
Oh
my God. Not.
She say she finished now. So, you guys came last time. You guys had a lot to say about relationships and stuff like that. But, some of us grown folk had some questions for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to probably bring somebody on, probably ask you a couple questions too. But one of my questions is, I think we may have asked it before. How do you guys think you would have fared with not having the access that you have now, such as the internet? How do you think you would have fared having a beeper? Let's start with that.
Oh my God. It's like for me, I think I'm the total opposite. Like I think I would have been straight. I like nature and junk. I like being outside, peaceful. I like to meditate, but at the same time, I love to play the game. Oh, that's where you get me at. No Xbox, no me. I ain't there. I'm not there.
Yeah. So back then we had Atari.
No. Atari was childhood. Back in when we met, it was the Super NES.
Mm-hmm.
The who?
Nintendo, Super NES.
Okay.
Nintendo system.
Yeah.
They still had Game Boy.
Okay.
Pocket games.
I don't think they did have PlayStation.
But I think it was the first one. Yeah, and that was like the most popular thing that was out. The Game Boy was about as big as my phone.
Yeah, that was the Game Boy. It was a handheld instead of a Switch, because I know you guys got the Switch today.
I remember the handheld Game Boy.
Saga.
Yep, PlayStation was just coming out.
Sega.
The Dreamcast was out.
Yeah, the Dreamcast.
I know about the Sega and the Dreamcast. I know about the Sega because one thing my grandma gonna do, she gonna play some Miss Pac-Man. So good.
Yeah. Yes. Have you guys ever went to like an arcade where they have some of the
old school games,
the old school Mortal Kombat, the old school?
Yeah.
I've been to a few on. Yeah.
How do you guys like that compared to what you guys have now? Would you still play around in the arcade?
It's fun to go to.
I still play around in the arcade all day.
I want my Xbox.
Cause that's where it's at. Like you right there in their face up close and personal on that Mortal Kombat. You right there with it. Yeah. I run hands all day on Mortal Kombat.
That was one of the first things that we did when we did.
On our first date, that's what we did. We went to the arcade.
Yeah, we went to the arcade. I love games, but I was being a gentleman. She don't believe I was being. I don't even want to sit there and just.
He don't want to give it up.
But I told her
exactly. I'm sure of it.
Y'all ain't gonna do my boy like that. I believe what he said. I believe what he said.
Sub-Zero wins.
See what I'm saying? Listen. I didn't want to sit there and just be like, it was like a gentleman's win. He's like, oh damn, But listen, she has skills. She has skills. I'm not taking away she has skills. Wow. You know what? We may have
Tell the truth.
You know what?
We may have to take a trip to the arcade.
That's a man's ego right here. No. Man's ego don't want to say my woman whooped me in Mortal Kombat.
Listen. She won. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But there were times where I just like backed away and I let her win the game. You know what I'm saying? It was our first date. I didn't want to be like.
It sounded like you knew it was over at that point. You just gave up. You just gave up.
Listen, there were times when she like beat me. I'm sitting here like, boy, I'm glad it's just me and her in here, boy. She just putting it on me like, what do you do during the day? You ain't got nothing else to do today?
Hey, I always been good at fighting. Whether live or in the game.
Okay. Even them saying like, get over here. Yes. Exactly. And that's how it was, man. Oh man, but we had a good time. Yeah. So how would you guys have felt with being in a relationship or whatever? And normally you're able to send a text telling somebody, hey, how you doing? This is that or whatever. How would you feel if your communication would have been like a note, a letter, or just leaving a note behind?
So sweet.
Did you see that?
She like,
you okay, Kiki? Or what? She gave me
a note. Big.
Talk to me, Keith. Talk to me. What happened? Is we serious?
Like, no, bitch.
I think I would have loved being back in those times waiting on a letter, because I feel like it would have been more excitement than we just send a text and easily get a reply back.
We say hell no.
What you say? What you say, Roger?
We say
She would have been waiting for a long time.
Dang.
Wow.
I'd be busy, so she would have been waiting. I would have sent it though. She just would have had to wait a little bit.
I heard we wouldn't have been married back then.
Oh,
So what you guys would have like? What about you, Jazz? What about you leaving a note for
I think that I tell everybody all the time, like, I was born in the wrong century. It would have been cute. It would have been sweet. It would have been more innocent. Now everybody just nasty. So, like,
Yeah.
you got to be real careful with that. So it would have been, like, very calm. I would have been fine with it. Now it's just like, oh, I'm waiting on your text back. I'm good. Like, I'm not
When
gonna
you get to
wait.
see it to your face, like when you send it through the mail or something, they might have lost it.
Exactly. Like,
They might have lost it.
The text message where you got that text.
But like you see, they just say red, seen it 7:45. Oh,
what?
Diva just said, "Man, those times, Lord, we old. Yes, like those times." Queen B said, "Well, damn." She said, "Back in those times, like we lived with Jesus and his homeboys."
But what with the disciples? I'm telling y'all sending letters by bird, ain't you?
Real though. My mama, she grew up where she had that phone in the basement stuff. We not there. The phone in the basement thing ain't for us. Like,
what would y'all have done back? We used to have like the regular phone
attached to the wall,
or we had a phone where we had a long cord that was at least like 50 feet long. We could go upstairs with the phone.
You were holding that phone and it was attached to the wall.
Yep. How would you feel? Let me ask you this: how would you feel if you were on the phone talking to somebody and your mama came on the phone? I need to use the phone. Get off the phone.
Whoa. You see me on the phone, you're gonna have to hold
on.
Quick. What? Hurry up and get down here and wash these damn dishes.
I would have hung up quick.
Oh no, I'm hanging up for real.
I would have hung up quick.
After that.
So she said, "Get off the click."
Yeah.
Hold on, what'd you say? Oh, you on the phone and you ain't even took no bath yet? Hell no.
Oh God. Oh no. My mama better not embarrass me like that. No, I would have been mad.
Listen, those times back then, if you didn't do something, they were going to embarrass you. Our parents used to be like, come out to the school and they roll us.
No.
Yeah, I got siblings for that. I could be on the phone. They were like, "Oh, get your drawers off the floor." What you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? I got siblings for that case.
Yeah, we done caught her with that a lot. I done caught her with that a lot. A lot. She be on the phone.
Nothing's there. Like nothing's
She'll be on the phone. I'll be all the way in my room and I hear her on the phone. I'll be like, "Oh, Dion, Jay, man, get these dirty drawers about the floor."
Like tripping, playing too much. And it's exactly like nothing's there. He's just talking.
Oh, the street lights.
Oh no, I remember the
street lights.
I ain't that old.
That's like every black household. That's like the 10 Commandment right there.
Yes. Coming up.
Yeah.
That's a 10 Commandment.
Yeah.
It's on and you still outside. Ooh.
Or at least I'm on the front porch. I'm here, but
exactly on the front porch.
You couldn't go past the dang on the light post. Couldn't go nowhere.
Have you ever seen the first? Has anybody ever seen the first cell phone?
The big block, the brick.
How would y'all feel when one happened?
No, you talking about the brick? You talking about the brick?
Real big. It's just cut about as big as this. Hello.
I
would have waited.
Wait, hold up. So that's a cell phone. What was y'all keeping the cell phone?
That was the very first cell phone.
That was the very first one.
What was y'all keeping it though?
I never had one of those.
We didn't have them. Only the rich.
I can't imagine somebody walking down the street and be like, "Hello." Where are you keeping it at? Like,
I don't know.
The first cell phone was a BlackBerry, so obviously I don't know.
Yeah,
I used to hate BlackBerries.
I think they kept them in the car. Didn't they keep them in the car?
Yep.
What you call it?
They kept
okay, that made sense.
Your hand.
That makes sense.
Walk around holding that.
They straps for them.
Oh wow.
Oh, I ain't see. I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah. What me and the wife had, we had two-way pagers.
Okay. We
had two-way pagers, so that was like where
you can flip it open. It was like a little laptop and tight.
And you had
type. Screen. It was like a little laptop.
And you communicated that way. Would you guys be okay with having
Yeah.
I don't.
Mm-mm.
I don't.
Mm-mm.
Oh no.
Right now,
That ain't it.
That ain't
I don't think I could.
it. Well, the sidekick was like the phone, but also you did have it was like a phone and a sidekick with the what you call it, with the.
I don't even know what that is. I
Okay,
could
but
have
like
sworn that was like an
the
aid to a
big
superhero.
phone, the really big
What?
phone that y'all had, like it had that long antenna thing on it.
Say,
Right?
what? What do you
the
say?
aid to
Oh what?
Batman and Robin. Robin is the sidekick. The Batman.
Yeah, that what I thought a sidekick was. But
Could be an electronic device.
It
Like
was-
a cell phone. Yeah.
Aid to a superhero.
Okay, but like that first one y'all was talking about, it had that long antenna on it, right?
yeah, they had to pull it out and go like this.
Yeah,
with it.
like that. Like, oh
Like,
no, I
yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
do that.
It was already up. There was no. I don't think it was no.
It was the one that extend to it.
There was no like pulling it up or whatever.
Wow. Yeah,
was
leave that
already
in the car. Leave that in the car for sure.
Oh god.
Leave that in the car.
What sport that you want to carry around with you?
If I had a big hoodie like this, right in the hoodie pocket. Right in here. Antenna sticking out the side and everything. Right in the hoodie pocket.
Yeah.
I would have did it. But that's crazy. That's crazy.
The Nextel chirp. Oh, that was a
Now that one had an antenna you could pull up. The
Mhm.
Nextel phone, because it was a cell phone, flip phone, walkie-talkie.
What?
Yeah, you can actually like. You had, sometimes you could make the calls, but then it was like a little radio. It was like a little radio. You hear a little beep beep. It beeps, and then you're talking to somebody like you're on the walkie-talkie.
Yep.
Whoa. That actually sounds cool. That sounds cool.
The expressions
It sounds
like said.
Like,
That sounds cool. Like
it would have been sitting there. I wouldn't have touched it. I'm good.
I mean, you wasted your money. Why would you do that to yourself?
Kiki, you all right? You all right up there? She like, I don't believe dog.
Not you're the one that had one of those phones.
It sounds cool to me. I guess I'm retro.
She up there saying, "Man, I feel so sorry for you guys that you have this experience."
Right. I'm sorry.
My heart goes out to you guys. On air, I will shed tears. Oh
You
man,
couldn't do it, Kiki.
What?
You couldn't do it.
No.
oh man, oh man. So listen, any new adventures with you guys, Jazz and D, in the relationship field, or what's going on with you guys? Anything? You saw Jazz look? Did you see her look?
Nope.
Her eyes went bloop. Hey Jazz, hey. I saw it all. Listen, I went down there to the two. I ain't going to the news. I went down to y'all two, and her. Huh? Hello. Hey, what's up, Miss? How you doing? Welcome in.
hey, CK Ford.
Oh, okay. Wait. Hold on. Before you answer that question, I'll give you a minute because that was unexpected. You didn't expect that. Your mom say, "Oh Lord, Android or iPhone?"
iPhone.
Wow.
Nobody wants
Everybody has been muted. I'm just kidding. Done. Hey, here we go. Queen, what's it, Queen Bee?
all off.
I take it she has an Android.
Android. Oh, boo. Oh. Nah, that's why when y'all take pictures, it look like y'all took it with a cereal box. Leave me alone.
Wow, that's how we doing it?
Man, y'all was gonna they talking about kick them off. Dang, we ain't that bad. We said iPhone, we turned into vampires quick.
Watch this. Boom. So, okay. Since we going there,
last show. Oh no, you finna go somewhere else. Okay, okay, baby.
Listen. One thing I did have one of my guests on the show. He, the subject did come up about iPhone and Android, and I asked him. I said, so since you pick phones, what is the ratio of fixing phones. What he said was, I fix more iPhones than I have Androids. Why is that?
They break easily. I ain't even gonna lie.
You gotta have a case. If you don't have a case, that's your fault. Like when you go to the store to buy your iPhone, you should get the iPhone and a case. You should get an iPhone and a case off rip. If you, because I'm telling you, that first drop, it's over with. It'll crack. It'll get a crack in there.
So you guys upgrade after you guys upgrade after each iPhone? Do you guys upgrade after each one?
No, because now they're just stupid now.
I have an iPhone 8.
So
yeah, move over.
You pretty much keep up with those and everything. Oh, hey. I didn't keep my screen on the other one. I said something happened, but okay, I got you.
My screen just started flashing. It was like, okay, Jazz is gone. She's by.
Gotcha. Okay. So you pretty much have some of the older iPhones. That's what you have. You guys have the old one. So you guys are not worried about trying to keep up with each device and things like that.
I want the new one. I just asked my mom to let me get it on Xfinity because it's only $70 a month. I want it. I want the new one.
Since we're talking about iPhones, the only one that I want is the XR. That was the best iPhone that I had.
I've heard.
And it got water damaged, and it was just like, oh, that's tough. Like, I want that phone. Like, I don't care about any of the other ones. The iPhone XR was the best iPhone that came out.
Okay. All right. This conversation go on and on and on, but we gonna stop there. We gonna stop there. Because listen,
hold on. Can we pause? Because like the way that his light is making me look.
No. I'm gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna come back. The wife has a question for the young before.
I just wanted to go back to the first show. I know certain things were not said, and you might want to express and talk about, and I want to make sure you have the opportunity to do it.
I'm gonna try to come back on my screen while we taking a break.
No problem. We're gonna take a break. Go for it.
Okay.
Hey there, in the mood for some style? We'll make your way over to QueenBeeHustle.com. Miss Hustle don't play no games now. She gave y'all options, keychains to multi-purpose trays to t-shirts. Select products can even be customized, all of which are made by this beautiful lady here, Miss Queen Bee. Head on over to QueenBeeHustle.com where hustle and creativity uniquely meet.
Nope, that was the wrong one.
Hey. Hands looking a little plain there. That's okay though. I got you. Just head over to Nail Beauty by Brittany. Wait. Don't tell me you don't know who she is. That's okay, that's fine. It's a good thing that ... here. I'm here to tell you. Nail Beauty by Brittany is an upcoming establishment that makes everyone's hands look pretty to boost your confidence throughout your daily basis. You get all these custom nails at a very affordable price. With proper care, these nails can last up to 3 weeks. If you head over to Brittany's social media, you'll see all of the custom nails that she has made thus far at a very affordable price. This company was made by this beautiful young woman here, Miss Brittany. Now y'all go over ahead and get your nails pretty, y'all. I'm showing enough in.
Hey. All right.
Oh, we back on.
Oh my God, we back. Yes. Welcome back. Oh, okay. Oh man, I'm so glad you guys are having a little fun. It's all good. Love it.
No, she ain't back yet.
Yeah, she ain't back yet, but it's all good. It's all good. Mm-hmm. So the wife would come back.
Did you want to start us off, Raj and Kiki?
Yeah, we can start off.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have some story. Any new developments, anything new you guys want to share? I mean, we want you to go ahead and just have your. Oh, I got comments up there.
If you want to share, go to share.
3 weeks after still. Okay. Everybody just sharing different things. Virtual hugs out there. There we go. Yeah, anything you guys want? We lost Jazz for a hot minute.
She said it says that she's backstage.
No, I see. I was waiting for her to come on screen before.
We're going on screen, girl. Go on now.
There we go. Here she go. All right, there she go.
Hey.
So
Your mic's muted, Jazz.
I know. I had to unmute it.
Okay.
yeah, so we'll come back to Jazz because even when we asked that question, she was like throwing off a little bit. We'll come back to Jazz on that one.
No, I really want to answer that question though.
So
It's gonna be a surprise.
So yeah, anything new in the relationship world for you guys that's going on? Anything that you guys want to share?
Or Raj and Kiki, whatever you wanted to share before that you did not share. I'm interested in hearing from newlyweds.
Yes. She's like, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Okay, I love being married. Being married is great.
Mm-hmm.
But I swear it feels like we argue more for nothing. It be over the littlest things sometimes.
Sips tea.
Sips all the
And I'm just like,
I mean,
what has changed?
I mean,
besides just being married, what has changed? Are you working more? Did your living arrangement change?
Yep.
Well, he lives with me now. Before we got married, he stayed at his mom's and I stayed at my mom's house.
Mm-hmm.
And after we got married, he moved in with me at my mom's house. And let me just say, I love him to death, okay? But I'm not used to having him around 25/8. We don't.
24/7. Wow.
Yeah, she threw some extra on there.
This has been
She threw some tax on there, man.
Well.
Yeah, 25/8.
Wow. I mean, social.
Yeah.
Not so.
It's just when you're so used to, yes, we saw each other every single day. We did, but we still went home to our own places in our own domain, our own space. Now it's like we're all up in each other's business.
Right.
Yep. Now,
go ahead.
That's one of the big uh-ohs and oops when it comes to getting married.
Yes.
The first year and accommodating to living with that person is off the chain.
Yes.
And one of those things that people don't tell you because they automatically assume you lived together before you got married.
Right.
Or they just don't tell you. It's a lot that's not shared about marriage. But you do need that time to miss one another.
Right.
During these COVID times, it's hard to just hang out outside the house
exactly
and have time to miss one another. And what we do is he'll be downstairs and I'll be upstairs. And that's how we distance.
Right.
And keep y'all space. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
And he'll be downstairs watching his Hell's Kitchen. I'll be upstairs playing my Candy Crush. And that's how we separate for a while and give each other some space and miss each other for a while.
Yeah. And
even if you do it in different parts of the house, it works.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you have a moment in time, like say for instance, if you play a game or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Let him play his game and you do something else or vice versa or whatever it is that you like to do. You know what I'm saying? Even though she's upstairs, it's almost like, I want to be by myself, but I don't want to be alone, if that makes sense.
Right.
You know it does. I know I'm chilling by myself, but I know they're right upstairs. And there are times where I call them, say, hey, what you doing? She's like, I'm just chilling. And we'll just sit on the phone. She got to say nothing, and then if I hang up, she's like cool with it. Or I'll jump into somebody's live and Facebook and she'll come through. We have that space. If she's looking at something or she's on a live and she's doing a thing, you know what I'm saying? You have that space. So when, like if I go to work or something like that, she's glad to see me. It's like, hey, I'm home. You know what I'm saying? I'm home for those days. The thing is what you have to do is just take time and just have your time. If he's able to hang out with the boys, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hang out with, a group of guys who are going to be, definitely positive, and you definitely don't want to hang around a whole bunch of single folk, whether it be the girls or whether it be the guys. You see what I'm saying? You want to do that because now you have influence and temptation and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The boys want to hang out and be checking out the ladies. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be in a position like that, or even with the ladies, you don't want to be in a position like that. Just have fun, do your thing. There's nothing wrong with having fun and doing your thing, and just enjoying just being away. But once you guys get back together, it's a completely different story. It's like, damn, like, where you been? You know what I'm saying? Where you been?
Yeah.
You don't have to necessarily, nitpick. And then when it comes to like talking to each other, you guys just talk, listen to each other. Don't, what I'm saying? Don't have that argument. Just listen to the other person and never walk away. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't.
It takes time.
Yes.
It takes time to get to a point where you are patient, where you are listening to one another. It all takes practice.
Right.
Give each other grace. You're young. This is new.
Right.
Make sure you keep that in mind. Hey, we're young. This is new. We're adjusting. And give yourself individually and collectively that grace.
Right.
You don't have to be perfect. It ain't gonna be perfect. But as long as you put in the practice and put in your effort, it'll work.
Yeah, that's all.
Because when we moved in together, it was the same thing. He don't put the toothpaste top on. He leaves the seat up. I ain't used to his drawers in the floor. Like he said,
yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah. It's just,
yeah.
It's like the toothpaste. My bad, I forgot the toothpaste. He's like,
yes.
My bad.
And I know I did things to get on his nerves too. I don't know what those were, but I did.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything offhand.
But you got to give yourself that grace when you first move in together. You from different households. You wash dishes different. You fold towels different.
Okay. The towels. Oh God. No. This is not how. This is not with this. No.
Always keep in mind, this is new. We're learning, we're adjusting, and we're going to get through it.
Right.
Diva Dip said, keep the line of communication open with each other, so you minimize a disconnect in the relationship. Take your time apart, but make sure you check in to reconnect.
Yes.
Beautiful. Yes, most definitely.
Yes.
I mean, you guys will be cool. I mean, because you guys have been married for less than a year, right?
Yeah, we've been married 4 months, almost 5.
Y'all
new.
Oh yeah.
Now we moved in together 6 months before we got married.
Was it 6?
6 or 7.
Yeah, we stayed about
6 or 7 months before we got married. We moved in together, and he was coming from his place. He was coming from home. I'm coming from home, and then we moved in together. You ain't never did it before with anybody else, so it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, there were times. There was one point in time that I did say, I was trying to be, the man. Say, you know what? Hey, listen, I'm gonna get my spot. You got your spot. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna bring you over to me. And she was like, why don't you come? Just stay with me. Okay. We talked about it. I was like, all right, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be cool. I was trying to be, man, but we came together. You know what I'm saying? It was a culture shock for both of us. You know what I'm saying? It was a culture shock.
Yeah.
But overall, it, like you said, it takes time, and you get to see everybody's mannerisms and things like that. How you want the dishes washed, or I want the curtains open because you like the sunlight, and sometimes
and he want the curtains closed because it's interfering with his video game.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he want the.
I need the dog. I need the effect. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
What's that? Video game. This one right here. 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Playing the video game.
And you know what? But you know what?
You gotta have that outlet. Though.
Yeah, that's the outlet.
COVID times, you can't go out. I mean, you can go out and hang out, but everybody's trying to be safe at home as much as possible. And you gotta have an outlet. Whether you're on Candy Crush, you're on a video game, you're watching Netflix, You got to have some kind of outlet. And for a man, if he works hard, he got to have a hobby. He work hard. He got to have a hobby to take the edge off. And you got to give him his space and his grace.
Yeah, exactly.
My brother-in-law is the same way. My brother-in-law is, let me tell you something. He work a whole lot, but he makes sure he get in that video game time.
Right. Exactly. And
it's understandable. He ain't in the streets. He ain't in the bar. He ain't at the strip club.
You know where he at.
You know where he at.
Exactly. Now, you know, you gave now you don't gave him 2 or 3 hours or whatever of the game time. Now, my brother, I'm gonna come to you. Now, when she want her time, and I don't care what she listen, if she was like, babe, can you come to the, if she say come here, bro, if you've been on the game for 2 or 3 hours, just go. Trust me. If she have on anything else than what she had on when you saw her when you started the video game, get off. Get off. Get off. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Get off. The game, you can pause the game. You can pause the game. I tell you, I pause the game, put the phone, say here, it's a done deal. What you need, I am yours. And that's just being straightforward. That's just being honest. Like, you know, we give each other, like I said, we give each other our time. I could be downstairs majority of the day, but there are times where I go upstairs, I'll take her lunch or something, or she'll come down, she'll sit down, we'll watch something together. Mm-hmm. You have to know when to, how to space your time.
And give and take.
Right. If I tell I'm going downstairs to work on the computer, I'm going to do some stuff, I'm going to do this and do that or whatever. And, and she tells me she's going to do things, I can sit there and say, okay, well, she's going to be doing her thing for, let's say 4 hours. 4 hours. I'm not calling her. I'm not trying to see, what she's doing or whatever. She has her time. But then after my mental clock says after 4 hours, you good? You need anything? You know what I'm saying? Just check. Even if he's in the other room for the majority, you guys are off and you guys have that time. Trust me, when you guys get together, it's explosive. The time that you have is going to be explosive. Yeah. It'll be good. You know what I'm saying? You got people here just in the chat alone who got your back. You feel me? So, hey, it's all good. Whenever you...
And 90% of arguments are tone of voice.
Yeah.
So if you come off as, he going to say,
Yeah.
So 90% of arguments is tone of voice. You can wait until, I know you get mad and you used to just saying whatever you want to say it. Mm-hmm. And part of communication and communicating effectively is I'm pissed off, so I'm not going to say it right now, because if I say it right now, it's going to come off wrong.
Right.
Get that person that time.
Let me process my feelings and find out why I'm mad. And it could be as simple as, I don't like the way you did such and such.
Right.
And but if you say it like that, he's gonna be like, I ain't your child. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yes. Yeah.
You gotta wait until you're not mad and be like, babe, you did such and such a certain way, and I didn't like the way you did that. It made me feel such and such and such.
Right.
And he gonna take that way better than, I don't like that shit you did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So like David just said, we got you. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, and y'all gonna be straight. But
give yourself grace.
Yeah.
Everything is new.
Yes.
You guys are young. Think about that. When stuff pop up that you don't like, damn, this new. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some of the stuff we be mad about don't even matter. It don't matter if the damn top is off the toothpaste.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna leave a seat up. That's how he been trained all his life.
Right. Yeah.
Now, if I leave and do what I have to do, you're gonna be like, why you ain't put the damn seat up? You see what I'm saying?
So certain things you gotta give grace. He was raised a certain way. He's a man. He's opposite. You were raised a certain way. So give each other grace. And everything is new, and you're learning.
Right.
All right. Cool. So now I'm gonna get to these other folks.
Wait a minute. Did you have more?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Y'all have more?
You have more to say?
You have anything you want to say? I said what I had to say.
No, I'm good.
So I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I know he good. He was chilling. I'm saying, okay.
I'm really taking in what y'all said though, because I do have a problem where I react first and then apologize later. Like I could have said this or I could have said that. So, like you said, the tone of voice is a big thing. So.
Yes. Well, the reason I can speak on it is because that used to be me.
Right.
I used to have absolutely no patience.
Right.
Popping off and just feeling like he should know certain things.
Exactly. Yes.
He should know. And that's not the case.
Right.
Not a mind reader. It's a whole new situation.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they don't know unless you tell them.
Exactly.
And then, but you got to tell them in a certain way.
Yeah, we skipped that mind reading class.
Yeah. You got to tell him in a way that he's going to be willing to hear and willing to accept. Because if he's it's going to go right over.
It's not getting nowhere, and it goes somewhere it's not supposed to.
Yep. Right. But I've been there, so that's how I can tell you.
Yeah.
And I grew, and now it's smooth sailing. But I had nobody to tell me. I had to learn.
Right.
I had to knock my head up against that wall. And then once I got to the point where, look, this ain't getting me nowhere. I'm spending a whole lot of energy, not getting what I want. I gotta try something else.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm definitely taking that in. Thank y'all so much for that.
We got you. We got you.
Anytime.
Miss Jazz.
Let's see what this facial expression was about, Miss Jazz.
How are you? I'm going to Miss Jazz and Mr. D in the building. Guys, what's up, single folk in the building?
I'm not single.
Okay, we're not married.
What was that facial expression about? Like, huh?
Okay, so the facial expression is because I've been going through a lot in my relationship.
Oh.
It's been a lot going on here.
Sips tea again.
Shut up, D. Shut up.
What you said, D?
What you said?
Sips tea again.
Tipsy?
No, sips tea again.
Sips tea. Oh.
Sips
tea again.
Oh, Lord. So you and the Aries are having the head knocking.
You see, she right here. This is her.
Well, hey, what? She can get on camera if she want to.
She not going to.
You're not going to. It's okay. It's all right. Here, the we still love you.
So the crab and the ram are knocking heads.
We had a really bad situation a few days ago. It was extreme. Like it was.
Bring them on screen, guys. Give us a minute. Bring them on screen.
So it was basically like a situation that we didn't had in the past that turned into another thing we had in the past to another thing. Like I'm like, yo, we was arguing about this that happened. Now we arguing about this that happened. Now we arguing about this that happened. Okay, I don't want to keep doing patterns. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna do that. So it's like, ooh, who asked you anything? It was just like I know like my worth, I know what I deserve, and I know what I'm not gonna stand for. So it was like this whole situation. I'm like, you know what? It is what it is at this point. Like, yeah, it hurt. Like if it's done, like if the situation is over, like that hurt. But at the same time, it's like, you know what? Okay, cool. And now like she's making up for the situation because I'm not gonna point no fingers, but. But she's making up for the stuff that had happened. So it's like I'm falling in love with her again. It's like the person that I met. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like if this is just like a sugarcoat, because if it's like a sugarcoat just to make it seem like everything's okay and then everything go back wrong again, I'm out. Like deuces. Like that's it for me. So like.
Well, if I can give you both a bit of advice to have an effective future, you must get rid of don't look in the past, because if you bring up old things that happened in the past, your future won't be effective.
You're gonna keep reliving it.
Yes, you're gonna keep reliving it. So don't remember that time you did it. Like if it's something that's positive, you can live that, something positive. Anything that negatively affected you guys in a sense to where it hurt you guys or it caused you guys to have an argument and things like that, leave it where it is. Leave it in the past.
I need you to listen because what
Preach.
he is saying,
He preaching to the choir right now.
So like,
I mean,
like about patterns, right? It was negative things that I've asked not to be done, things that I've asked not to be said, things that keep bringing up. Oh, are we doing that? Okay, no, because I can bring up that whole situation, but I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, he said leave it in the past and move on with the future.
Just be quiet. Anyways, there was a situation where it was like, I'm not bringing up the past. It's just like I've asked this not to happen, and then it happened again. So it's just like, ooh, I asked for that not to happen. So like that's a boundary that I set, like a whole boundary that was set, and then that boundary was crossed.
Okay. Is it a reasonable
boundary? You're not letting me talk. Like she keeps talking while I'm talking, so I'm trying to talk.
One of the best things is to listen to listen, and therefore you can understand where the person is coming from. So once you listen, you could take, you can understand where that person is coming from and then respond. But that's how arguments start, because if you start talking and the other person is talking, that's how the argument start. But one person has to be able to talk, the other one would have to listen.
Please preach.
You know what I'm saying? And it works both ways, because an argument starts when two people are trying to talk and no one is listening.
Exactly. And with boundaries can be realistic and boundaries can be unrealistic. I can have a boundary that I don't want him to be funky in my presence. Is that a realistic boundary? Not really.
No.
But if I have a boundary where I don't want you flirting with another person, that's a realistic boundary. That should not happen. If I don't want you flirting, then you damn well better not flirt.
Yeah, my boundary is when we're talking, don't yell at me. Don't do that. I don't like to don't yell at me at all. Like that's realistic to me.
That is a realistic boundary. If I let you know that I don't want that and that happens, it's disrespectful.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's where the listening to understand comes in.
And when it comes to relationships, compromise is essential. If I let you know I don't like something, you should do everything in your power not to do it. Exactly. And as an Aries, I can talk about it because we are very hot-headed. We are very impulsive. And as soon as we're mad, we want to pop off. As soon as we're mad, we want to pop off right then. Ain't no waiting bid. You're going to get it right now. But
I'm sorry. I can't take him seriously.
I'm sorry.
But in a relationship, you must get to a point where you respect your partner enough to wait until you are not heated and communicate in a way that is calm.
Exactly. And I understand that, because one of the things that I do is like, if I can't talk right now and I know that I'm going to pop off, I need to walk away. I need to go away. But like, if I'm in a situation and she's just like, oh, like, well, we should talk now. And I'm like, oh, but you're still yelling. That's not okay. Like, I can talk calmly, but if you're going to keep yelling at me, I'm going to get higher and higher. And then the aggression is going to come, and then the anger is going to come, and then it's not going to be pretty for neither one of us.
Exactly.
And one of the things I can tell you guys is, if you have to discuss something, if you're upset or if you're bothered, do not try your best to not do it in the room that you share, because that is your sanctuary. That is your prayer closet. That is where the positive energy should remain. Our bedroom. If we have to discuss anything, we try to discuss it down here
at the desk,
whatever.
If it's business or if it's negative, or if we want to talk about something we don't like, it's not in the bedroom.
Never.
Because the bedroom is the bedroom. It's all about positive energy in there. It's all about love. You want to keep the same flow, the same vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to definitely take that and run with that one.
Yeah.
Because,
you need to leave the house and go sit somewhere. Go sit at the park.
Yeah. Take a walk to a certain spot. Just and don't say, like, say for instance, if you have a spot that you guys know that you like, or if you pick a spot, say the spot is maybe like 3 or 4 minutes away, take that walk, but don't say nothing. Because during that time, you guys are getting your thoughts together. You guys are cool, calm, and collective. Then when you get to that spot, whoever starts to talk, the other one shuts up and listens.
Thank you.
No matter what it is, they be quiet and they listen. And then once that person stops talking, still wait a few minutes, absorb what they're saying. Don't be so quick to react to what, you know what I'm saying? Understand what that person is saying, because the conversation will go a lot different if you listen, if you really listen to that person and understand what they were saying, because your response will be a lot different than what it would have been if you didn't say anything.
You had to just listen to what was being said. Exactly. I completely understand that.
Listen to understand and not respond. Because sometimes you're just listening, half listening, because you can't wait to get your point across and tell them how they offended you or how
I've been there. This is why like she's like the only Aries that I've ever dated. Like Aries, like, you know, because you're an Aries, y'all are so quick to just go. You're like, you're on go. And that's hard for me. Like, that's really hard for me. But because I love her, I'm just like, I'm trying because of how much I love her.
Yes.
But like usually when like someone pops off and I'm trying to talk calmly, it just makes like my temper rise. Like I'm on another level, and it's just like, if I'm trying to talk to you calmly, can you talk to me calmly? Like, let's be on the same level here.
Yes. So Diva Dip says, if you have issues interrupting each other, use a timer. She says, we do 3 to 5 minutes, and it's a visual reminder when it's my turn to talk. This allows both people to be equally heard.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I like that.
I like that. That's a great method.
Yes.
Jasmine says, if the conversation is getting heated, I walk away until we can communicate with love and understanding.
Yes.
Yep.
Folks need
Folks need to have that tip stitched on a pillow.
Yes.
Yeah. When it comes to the bedroom is the sanctuary.
That's the sanctuary. That's where
if you arguing up in there, that energy is gonna stay up in there, and it's gonna keep going around in a circle.
Yep. Exactly. And that's your best option to make that the room of positivity. If you guys have to discuss something, that's when you go out of the room and say, let's talk. Now, me and her do talk. We do have conversations, whether it be about business and things like that. A lot of times when we're relaxed, that's when we have all these different business ideas that comes to our head. And then we can't sleep because we got so much stuff. And then if we got so many things, if it's early enough, we call it Queen B. Queen B, listen.
Yeah. When you have that good energy going on, your creative juices are flowing. And you can come up with solutions to creative outlets, which also helps your relationship. Business, which is going to make you money, which is also going to help your relationship.
Right.
Things that you can work on together. All kinds of stuff happen when you have peace and harmony in a relationship. It gives you opportunities to grow individually and collectively. So do everything in your power to get your communication under control, because it is the most important component of the relationship.
I hope you're listening to that.
It's going to help. It's going to help everything if you can get your communication down.
Yes. As I said, I always ask, is that what you mean when you said? Because sometimes when you only hear what we want, so it's the best to reassure what they mean versus getting upset because of miscommunication.
Exactly. Okay, so like for what she just said, I'm completely the same way, and then I'm just like for real, like, are you serious? Like, are you sure? Like, that's how you feel? Or is that just anger? Because there's so many times where we can have a communication, like, well, we can be talking, because it's not communication. It's like we can be talking and she hears what she wants to hear. And then it's like she says something just to, have a rebuttal or a response. And it's just like, oh, I don't really think you mean that. So are you sure?
Yeah.
So
she said she loves the idea of not discussing in the bedroom because it's a sanctuary and a safe space. You're very welcome. And yeah, we definitely what did I say? Probably not.
Nope.
Probably not. Yeah, last show.
I used to be that way. I used to listen to him so I couldn't wait to tell him what I felt, because as an Aries, we are very intuitive. We feel like we know everything. We feel like we're right. And you can't be right about the way somebody else feels. How somebody else feels is how they feel. You can't determine
take it away from
how they're supposed to feel or what they're supposed to feel.
Yeah, that's kind of like stomping your toe and say, "Damn, it hurts." Oh, it don't hurt. You can't decipher someone else's pain. You know what I'm saying?
What?
So
what?
They're communicating.
Yep.
So definitely what you guys want to do is definitely make sure you listen to each other. And one thing that I don't do is like, if
I don't know if you can hear like how loud my background is right now, but it is so loud.
We don't hear anything. All we hear is you.
Sure. Okay. I'm just glad that you can't hear it because it's so loud.
One thing that I don't do, if it's something that my wife will come to me, or if I come to her, if one of us is right about a situation, we never put it in that person's face and yeah, I told you I was right. No, because we just go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? And move on, because it's almost like if she'll tell me, yep, babe, you were right. You know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. I should have did this and I should have did that. And I'll be like, that's no problem. Let's move forward. I say, what are we going to do from here? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say, I told you not to do that. No, because guess what that does? That starts another argument, because now you putting your hand in the face, and now you going into a different, you're going into something different.
Boasting.
Nah. Exactly. And now you're going to, guess what? You're going to start another argument because, so you think you all of that because you were right. You don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? You just you just like, okay, let's move on from here. What are we going to do from here? And that's when you guys communicate and work together and things like that, or hug and kiss, or, and just apologize, whatever the case may be. Don't boast. Don't throw it in the person's face.
Yeah.
If the person is right, if the person's right, move forward from that point and go from there. That saves a lot of drama in the long run.
I'm hoping she's listening to everything that y'all are saying, because like there's so much that she needs to be listening to.
Yeah. Diva Dip says, also remember, just because they are right, it doesn't make you wrong. Right. Oftentimes we forget that we all have different perspectives.
Exactly.
And different doesn't mean wrong. It just means different.
Right. Exactly. So I hope with this little tidbit, it helps you both out, with you and
Aries pride and ego is something else, honey.
Yes.
Good luck.
I need more than luck.
I mean,
it's something else. I ain't gonna lie.
We are here. You have our number. You know what I'm saying? The last thing we want to do, especially when it comes to couples such as yourself, young couples, a lot of times they're not people who are readily available just to be that positive influence. And you have a lot of people who are married that are in the mix. You got Queen B who's married, who's been married. You have Diva Dip. You know what I'm saying? Even with your mom, you can always get that advice. And we're open to it. You know what I'm saying? I know Queen B will be open to it. Diva Dip is definitely open to it. You know what I'm saying? Collectively, this is how we roll. You know what I'm saying? We support small businesses, divine DNA, marriage and relationships. And there's no reason for you guys to feel like alone. Like, what am I going to do? You have the number. You have the email. Listen. The next time that we have something, we hoping that the young lady in the background comes on camera, because she shouldn't be too shy. I hope she hears this. But she's
shy all the time. 25-8.
Oh, 25-8 again. That number is popular today. We got to play some lotto with that number.
That's normal for me. I've been saying that for years. Like I guess that's a young person thing, maybe. I don't know, but like that's normal.
Okay, no problem. Well, we're glad you're able to talk about it and everything. And hopefully this helps you guys. You guys have a positive conversation after this, and it's not like it's more of a listening and understanding.
Listening, understanding, and maybe.
You guys will be all right. But I want to talk. We definitely, if you don't have anything else to say, I definitely want to talk to Mr. D and see what's going on with him. I want to feeling left out.
I'm good.
He's sitting in the cut, chilling, like, hey, I'm just listening to the peoples. He's sitting in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, we got some comments. What we got, babe?
Okay, Diva Dip says, try I statement. Start the talks with I did this, I did that. That way you're not necessarily pointing.
Yes, I do that too. Like I always say like, oh well, you made me feel like this, or I feel like this because of this. You know what I mean? Like this is how I feel. I always, try to clarify like this is me. Like this is what I'm feeling at that point. I do like that because I did get that from a therapist. So she.
Yeah. You know what I also want you guys to do? You see the young lady's comments right there, Brittany? I definitely want you guys to maybe somehow stay in contact with her because she's very positive. And when
I think I'll follow her on
yeah, definitely follow her. She, she's into what is it called? Chakras and sound, things that will help you guys relax as individuals. And I'm pretty sure that will help you guys as a couple because me and her went into a live with someone else that she works with, and it was very soothing. You know what I'm saying?
And calming.
And listen, it's
with everything going on in the world, our anxiety levels are higher because of COVID, because of everything that's happening in the world, because you have to be careful, because you got to wear a mask.
Yeah.
It's so much going on that you need to find every avenue that you can to reduce your stress levels.
Yes.
Because if you keep that high level, you're going to take it out on somebody.
Right.
And you don't want to take it out on anybody that you love. You want to get the stress off of you so you can be the best for yourself and the best for the people that you love.
Right.
Because time is flying. There's so much happening. And you need to be present in the moment, as calm, as loving, as giving as you can possibly be.
Right.
So every avenue that you can take to reduce your stress level, to get the monkey off your back, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
I like sleep. That's exactly what I'm finna do as soon as this episode is over. I don't even know if I'm gonna come back after I go backstage. Like, sleep.
It's all good, but we thank you. We thank you for coming. Most definitely, we appreciate you for sharing the way that you did, and hopefully some of what we said, is registered, and you guys accept some of the advice that we've given.
And everything takes time and practice.
Exactly.
Be patient with each other, give each other grace, and just keep practicing until it works.
Exactly. Okay.
Completely understand.
Awesome. We're going to bring back on Mr. D. He sit back in the cut.
Mr. Zen.
Cool breeze himself. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Cool breeze. What's going on with you? Lady Blue, welcome in.
Nothing much.
Hey.
I don't even know why y'all brought me up here. I'm tell you that right now.
You chilling.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Coming into this cold December, I'm still single. So, ladies, get at me.
Hey.
Get at me.
Hey, that's what's up. I mean, that being single, that keeps you. You're able to still get aligned with, who you are and things like that.
Yeah. That don't mean that ain't mean I ain't fishing. I just ain't caught nothing yet. I probably caught a couple boots and a couple ties. I can't do nothing with that,
I like how you put that. Couple of boots, couple of tires.
Yeah, throw that back in. I don't need that. Yeah, but I'm taking it one day at a time. I'm into the chakras too. I do a little meditation. I got the singing bowl.
Okay, he available.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm available. Yeah.
That's all good, man. I'm glad to hear that you guys are doing well and things like that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, I am looking, but I'm not looking.
Right.
Right, because I know it's gonna be a set place and time where it's just gonna come. It's gonna happen. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow. I'm just doing what I can do and being me. Make sure I'm straight before anything. Make sure I'm good. Can't get into a relationship with yourself ain't together yet. You know.
Right.
That is true.
That is true.
That is true. Now that's one thing that we talk about now. How in our younger years we didn't take the time to just be single.
Yeah.
And just enjoy your own company and take yourself out to dinner or whatever. Just get free to be you.
Right.
Back in the day, a man wouldn't let you be single. I mean, they was just coming. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get the opportunity to just be single. Even when I said I was through, here he come. You know, when I was trying to be single and not be bothered. So
I didn't know she didn't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? She was brought to my attention.
But as a young
man, there, you did right. You did right. He came in smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth with it.
Yes, but I applaud that. I applaud taking your time, being single, enjoying your own company, being free to do what you want.
Yeah.
Do it. More people do it.
Another thing too. I do like my freedom. I do like that.
Yeah. Enjoy it.
Freedom. That might be a Capricorn thing. I don't know.
Enjoy it.
Do I know many Capricorns? Uncle Ronald was a Capricorn.
He was. And
he loved his freedom.
He loved his freedom, yes.
I don't know what it is about them Capricorns, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. We free? I don't know.
Okay. So before I let you go, I need to ask my takeover people, if you're out there, do you have any input? Would you like to say anything since you are taking over? Would you like to come up and say a few words for the young folk? Anybody take over? Anybody out there? Would you?
Queen B.
Hey, look at you. Hey, take over Queen.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, D.
Hey.
Would you like to say anything to the young folk here? I'm gonna bring them back up, Mr.
I have a question.
She has a question. Miss Jazz off screen, but I guess I'll wait till I come back. Maybe I hope she ain't fell asleep.
Well, Jazz said she was ready to check out.
Yeah, she's ready to check out. The other one. Boom.
Oh, I'm here now.
We back.
You back.
I got cold.
She's still back. There she go.
There we go.
You guys have any?
It's over, baby.
Okay. You guys have any questions?
I have a question about. We were talking about old things.
Uh-oh.
They said like back in those days.
I
want to know if you all can write in cursive.
Cursive?
To an extent.
I mean, to an extent, yeah, but let me tell you something. You might have to get. You ain't gonna be able to understand mine that good. I'm gonna tell you right now. I ain't even gonna lie. You looking at it be like, well, he's speaking in Spanish, ain't it? No, that's cursive.
When I had started doing cursive, it's because my mama made me do cursive. Like it was already taken out of school once I got in there.
Okay.
Yeah, when we got there too, my mom taught me what I know.
Y'all not that much older than me. How do I remember cursive in school a little bit? Wait. I mean, I'm not that much older than y'all. How do I remember?
D, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Way more.
I'm 24, about to be 25.
Okay.
Is anybody 20?
I'm 21.
You're 21.
What about?
Okay.
23.
What about
23?
Roger.
Brittany, how old are you?
32.
21. 21. 21, Brittany. 21.
I mean, whatever age you would like me to be.
Okay. My oldest is 20, and they started teaching her in school, but then they stopped. Now my baby girl, who's 16, they didn't even offer it.
Wow.
I had to make my own worksheets and things like that for her, and she ain't real good at it, but she has a signature.
No, you're 27. I'm sorry, my dude. You're not 27.
Your mama say, y'all know I'm 27.
I believe it. I believe it.
Okay.
All these babies.
Right?
Who said all these babies?
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Question number 2. Everybody has a debit card, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have a checkbook? Do you know how to write a check?
I know how to write a check, but I don't have a checkbook.
Don't have a checkbook though.
Credit or debit me.
Those are the two questions I had. Brittany, you have anything for the babies?
No, just I like with the whole arguing thing, understand like that it's okay to have feelings and it's okay to be able to express those feelings. Um, and even when, sometimes, because sometimes we can't help it, we're so passionate about something or that we care so deeply about something that we're going to be angry, that we're going to be mad. And it's okay to express those things and let those things out. And sometimes, as the significant other, you got to sit there and be like, okay, she's really, he or she is really hurt or she's really bothered by this. So let me find out why. Let me understand why they are feeling like this. And it kind of helps you, you know what I mean? Like calm, just respecting each other, treating each other as your equal, because, when you're mad about something, you want to be heard as well. So it's like you have to take those, each other's feelings into consideration. And sometimes we need to yell. Sometimes, and it's okay. That's okay to express yourself. Just make sure that you guys end up coming up with a compromise of some sort to respect each other's feelings.
Right.
Great point, Brittany. I love it. I love it.
I felt that. Yeah.
Like the Jackson said, don't take it into the bedroom, right?
Right.
I agree.
I felt that. Yeah.
But I also feel like if you continue to date and you go out in public places, that out of controlness.
Oh yeah, that should be behind closed doors between between you two. Yeah.
No, I'm saying most people are embarrassed to argue in public. If you're sitting at a dinner table at Longhorn and there's something you want to discuss and you can't wait to get it off your chest most of the time, like, Jimmy, I said I didn't want to do such and such. You find a way to keep yourself under control. So when they say go to that private place that you enjoy so much, or I don't know, I don't argue. Don't get me wrong. I don't argue with my husband. I disagree. We do disagree, but that back and forthness, that man told me over 16 years ago, you can argue by yourself because I'm not going to do it. And at first I didn't understand. It was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And when the Joker turned around and walked out from me, and I was like, what the fuck?
No, he
Who
didn't.
does that?
No, he didn't.
Now that I know, I'm going to be standing there looking like a damn jerk. It's kind of like, hey, B, let me talk to you real quick. And we don't do foolishness in front of our kids. Because once them kids see that they can find a way to ease in and untangle some stuff, they're going to be all up in it. So if we have a disagreement, most of the time it's on the porch like, come here, Brad, let me talk to you real quick. It's like, Jay, come on out here, let me holler at you. But that rah, y'all let that shit go. Talk about it. Because for me, if you yell at me, I damn sure don't hear you. I don't hear it. I don't know too many people that listen to people that get really loud in order to get their points across. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong. If I'm out in the streets and some shit goes sideways, especially about my kids, I'm on your ass and I'm hollering. But most of the time, that person ain't paying me no mind. Because I'm ready to get it and they're ready to find out how to get out the damn way. You know what I mean? But when you're talking to your mate, your spouse, your significant other, the person you're dating, that hollering shit, it don't get you nowhere, y'all.
Right. It don't matter if they're the same.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Facts, though.
Absolutely right.
Facts, though.
You're absolutely right.
100%.
Yeah.
To the max.
So hopefully everything that we talked about, it helps everybody out, the young folk. And like we said, we're one big family. If you need anything and anybody, we're here. You can ask your mom. We got her back. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to business, we got your back when it comes to relationships, or just stand back because you guys are the future. You know what I mean? And you guys deserve to be happy in your relationships as well as individuals. You know what I'm saying?
There's one thing I wanted to add if I can't add it.
Sure.
Okay, so something that I have been telling, like, you know, my family and like my friends and like, you know, most of like the things that, you know, what everybody is going through and stuff, like everybody has their own journey, you know what I mean? Everybody has like what they're going through. Everybody has like, oh well, this is where I'm growing at, this is where I'm starting at, this is where I'm at. And then like with what y'all were saying is like, yeah, I'm good at the communication thing, but with the not letting the yelling bother me, I'm not there yet. I ain't there. Because that's
it takes time. It definitely takes time. It takes maturity. I married my husband when I was 33. So at early 30s, late 20s, I was still about that life. It was like, what's good? And he was like, who you talking to?
Yeah. It wasn't until
trying to hear that. He was not trying to hear that. And I could not understand why when I raised my voice, he thought that was the exit. But I had to learn, I had to grow, I had to mature and realize that ain't how to hear you communicate with people. Don't nobody want to listen to nobody just raising their voice out of damn control because I'm trying to get my point across. He's shut down. He's not listening. I'm already out of the box, not trying to hear nothing until you hear me. No, calm down. Just like, I don't know how y'all feel about bump that. I beat my kids. I have. You know what I mean? Spank my kids, however I believe in corporal punishment. So it's always said, don't spank your kids when you're mad. What the hell good is it when you're not mad? But if you think about it, once you've cooled down as the person that's going to administer the spanking, by the time you cool down, you don't even want to spank their ass no more because it's now you can sit down and talk. You're level-headed. You can actually sit down and have a conversation.
Right.
Man, you come in the house, what my belt at? Want to pop off. But if you sit down and you wait like, nah, I ain't ready right yet. Let me cool down for a moment. Ain't shit to beat them about no more because you're ready to communicate.
Right.
So take that time. Take that time, cool down, cool off, separate, get out the damn ring, and then you can come back and talk like people, like regular humans, I guess.
For real.
No,
I appreciate that.
No problem. It takes time. Don't think that shit gonna happen tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Time and practice.
Yeah. But you gotta work
catch
on
myself.
stuff.
Yes, I still catch myself being like that. Sometimes, especially when I feel so deeply about something, I have the and then I, like step back. Like now, like, through, Reiki, I have learned to kind of step back first and then, take my deep breaths and then try to approach them with understanding,
Okay, but like I want to add on to what you just said though. Okay, so like I've come to the point where I'm just gonna sit and I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna talk. But when it's my turn to talk, let me talk. You know what I mean? But then if there's a yelling, I'm gonna give it reassurance. Hey, don't yell. But if there's another yelling, that's when it's on 10. I'm on 10 now because I asked you not to yell, and then you started yelling. Now there's no going back from that because I already asked you not to do that.
Right.
So it's like, that's really not my fault because I warned you. There was a warning. Like, do not raise your voice.
I warned you. I said warning. Bells for you.
Exactly.
Well, I'm so glad that you guys came back. I'm so glad that you guys were able to express yourselves and talk about some of the things that's been on your mind, and hopefully some of the advice that myself and my wife and Brittany and Queen Bee have given you. Diva Dip, all the comments, everybody. I'm hoping that and like you said, we're here for you guys. You young folk, we are here for you. D, I can put the word out there that you single.
Yeah.
What I can do, you know what I'm saying?
Also, I just dropped the I just dropped a new song on YouTube. If y'all want to go peep that out too.
Okay.
That song fire. It's up there and it's stuck there. Y'all need to listen to it.
That's what's up. We gotta definitely check. Do we have his YouTube?
He gave it to us before.
He's gonna tell us again, isn't he, Miss Angelique?
Yes, he's gonna
show. Okay.
So we can type it in.
It's NONCHALN.
Oh.
It's Dunshun, short for nonchalant.
His mama's gonna put it in the chat if she's still in here.
Yes.
And if that isn't so true, Capricorns are so nonchalant.
I see
not caring people you ever come across.
We just be chill, man. Everything just be okay. All right.
There you go.
There you go.
All day.
That's it.
Okay.
All right. Well, I thank you guys for coming through.
Yeah.
So much fun. I'm gonna put you guys backstage.
Wait.
She's trying to take over again.
Yes.
She's trying.
We have one more thing we wanted to say.
Go.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Sleep, damn it.
No, I was just gonna say, you guys can check out our YouTube channel as well. We are doing Vlogmas up until Christmas Eve. So if you guys have any requests on videos that you guys might want to see, you guys can drop them below and we'll pick some stuff and we'll put it into our video as well.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Okay.
Yes.
Anybody else?
Way to go, Roger.
Has anything else to say? That's Queen B. Anybody else? We already know Queen B. Anybody? All right.
Yeah.
It's the takeover.
Because I got something to say too.
Go ahead.
Oh Lord, hold on. Let me go to a comment. I had to stop arguing with my husband. Oh, okay.
Hey.
All right, Queen B. What is it?
No, I just wanted to say, hey y'all, hey.
Yeah, you on screen.
So this is the last episode for 2021. Come back and see us in 2022. Because it's a takeover. So be sure to email your show suggestions, things you would like to see go on in the show. Email them on how much you love the show. Be sure to subscribe. Yep, y'all see the email address right there. Be sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications because they may just jump on if they feel like it. We're going to new heights next year in 2022. Jessica Dugas, thank you so much for bringing the divine DNA to YouTube. Brittany, love you, girl. Diva Dip, love you. Tracy Lilly, 305 Connection. We're here, y'all. Love y'all.
My girl, hey, shout out. She gave some shout outs. That's what
love y'all.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to take another break and then I'll take a quick break and then we're gonna close out the show. Once again, guys, you guys are the
You just forgot about me.
I'm sorry.
You heard my dog.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You got it.
Okay, now that I have everyone's attention here, I just want to know. You all know I got to get gushy a little.
Don't you start it.
This is the last episode, so I have to. I just want to take the time out to thank you all for everything that you all have ever done for me. And just this show is absolutely amazing. I literally look forward to everyone's, when you all are live, to come in here and just have a good time, to relax. This is amazing. And I'm so proud of you all. And I love, love, love the fact that every time that y'all get off the show, that y'all just glow. It just lets me know that this is meant for you all. And every time my heart just fills with joy every time that I watch y'all show. So.
Brittany.
Okay, you need tissues? I got tissues.
That was so sweet.
Hey. Hey, we appreciate you guys. We appreciate everybody who came on. We can never say it enough. I wish I can go out with some music, but we can't. But yeah. We're gonna
that's gonna change in the new year.
Yeah, it's gonna change. It's gonna change. We got things coming up. We gotta throw some music up. So I thank you guys. I'm gonna take this quick break. I'm gonna close out the show. You guys will be backstage. Thank you so much, guys. And
thank y'all.
No problem.
Thank
you for having us. I had a good time.
For sure.
Bye, kids.
You have you have the emails. You have our TikToks. Your mom knows us. Whatever it is that we can help you guys out with, please do not hesitate to ask.
Wait. I need a car.
Yeah. Already she needs something. Wait a minute. But go ahead, babe.
We do want to express our gratitude to Jessica for giving us the opportunity to do this show. I want to give kudos to my husband as well, because he was the one to dive on TikTok first, make all of these beautiful connections with all of these beautiful people. And he pulled me into it. I'm so glad for the opportunity, for all of the people that we've met, for all of the support, for the family that we have gained. This was the surprise of a lifetime to have a show like this and to be on. And for it to be going so smoothly and so well, I know it's meant for us. Just grateful for the opportunity, for the connections, for the communication, especially during these COVID times when social interactions are limited. I don't want to start crying, so let me just leave it there.
Getting all mushy and stuff.
But we love you all. We appreciate our family, our 305 connection. It's been such a joy for 2020, knowing you all, loving you all, interacting with you all, supporting you all, getting your support. It's been beautiful. Love you guys.
Love you guys. And thank
you. Love you guys.
Thank you guys so much. And we appreciate you guys. We're going to take a quick break and we're going to close out the show. Okay, guys?
Okay.
No problem.
I'll just be over in the corner crying.
You go, girl.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every month for exclusive programming, where we invite you to go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
So we had a great show, guys, and I appreciate everybody who came through. We appreciate Allie. I made keychains. We appreciate all the young folk that came through. Queen Bee's Hustle in the building. You know what I'm saying? Miss Brittany, Nails by Brittany, coming through. We appreciate you guys coming through. We thank you guys. Diva Dip, Lady Blue, everybody in the comments. We appreciate you guys so much. Jasmine, everybody who's come through. Jazz, D, Roger, Kiki, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. And we're going to end by saying we'll see you guys next year. You may see us.
Happy holidays.
You know, see us on TikTok. We'll be there. You know what I'm saying? But for the time being, we thank you. We appreciate you. We love you all. God bless you guys. And we'll see you soon. You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely see you soon. We're going to end it. Who we going to end? Let me see. Which one of these? We're going to end it with this. We're going to end it with our beginning. Because we can do that. This is our show.
Through thick and thin, for better or for worse. After 20 plus years of marriage and 3 children, my parents are sharing their love, care, and wisdom throughout the world. Spreading this love won't be hard for them because it's simply in their DNA. I present Donnell and Angelic Jackson.